Ladies and gentlemen, the following is another outstanding episode of the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. In one corner, we have the Monarch of Mardi Gras, the Baroness of Bourbon Street. Whenever she's not co-hosting Ringside Society, she goes on crazy misadventures, such as putting on frills on her arms and running through the streets of Bourbon Street like she's the third rocker, or dressing up as one of the Road Warriors and picking fights with random people. Louisiana's own Kathy Knight. And the second corner we have that ocean crossing, straight up Boston, flight catching, shot glass snatching. Where's he going next? Nobody knows. 4 continents down, 2 more to go. No cap, straight facts. The worldwide star boy, Remy Blue. But it's not about us. It's definitely not about us. See, tomorrow we have a great event that's been around for, I'd like to say, almost 40 years. I don't know exactly. I think the first iteration of it was in 1985. You know, your boy Remy Blue was actually made his debut. He was a 2-year he was a 2-year veteran in the world. And now tomorrow we have the 39th episode or iteration or show of it, and we're talking about WWE Saturday night's main event. We have that going on. We have 4 great matches. But before we get into that, joining us for this special episode, joining us to give our predictions for WWE Saturday night's main event is none other than a man who we always enjoy having on our show. A man who is actually, oh, where'd he go?
I guess he's having trouble.
For those of y'all, it happens. We're gonna wait till he comes back on.
Yeah.
It happens to me too as well. It is what it is. Live TV.
Yeah, I was 4 years old in 1985. Well, depending on when it debuted.
Let me see when it showed up. It must. I know it's definitely the 80s.
85 sounds about right. I don't know. I would have been 4 years old. I wouldn't remember.
Oh yes. Oh yes. It was May 10th, 1985. So 3 days.
Okay,
3 days after my second birthday is when Saturday night's main event debuted.
I would have been 3 because I turned 4 in November. So yeah, I was 3 years old. Man.
And you want something that's funny? The first Saturday night's main event, the main event was Hulk Hogan versus Bob Orton, defending his championship against Bob Orton. He was the WWF World Heavyweight Champion at the time. And now, fast forward 40 years later.
Yeah, Randy's on the card.
Randy Orton is on the card,
yep.
And he's going to be facing Drew McIntyre. That's crazy. While we're waiting for Georgio, I actually have the set. So let's see. We don't have any women's. No, we don't have any women's matches on this card. Surprisingly.
Nope. Well, it's all on Evolution.
Yeah. Let's see. We had a 6-man tag team match. It was the U.S. Express and Ricky Steamboat versus Nikolai Volkov, the Iron Sheik, and George Steele.
Oh.
And we had Wendy Richter with Cyndi Lauper, who was defending her championship, going up against the Fabulous Moolah. And we have the Junkyard Dog, who went up against with somebody named Bertha Ritter. I don't know who. I guess she was she sounds like an old school wrestler, but she was in his corner, and he was facing Pete Doherty. Back in that time too. So, this man is still alive.
Junkyard Dog was big in New Orleans and Louisiana. Love him.
Oh yeah.
Well, him because he's not with us anymore, but yeah, that was a big blow when he passed away.
Wasn't he from Louisiana?
We all thought he was, but I don't think he was. He just was that loved in Louisiana that we all thought that's where he was from.
The way he talked, you would have thought he's from Louisiana. You're like, Junkyard Dog. I'm like, the way the way he talks, and the
Yep.
junkyard dog, and he used to dance too. I'm like, this guy got to be from Louisiana, because only
I don't.
Louisianans, y'all, like I said, y'all take a song and y'all make a song and a dance out of anything. Even when y'all be
Yep.
going to funerals,
Yep.
y'all lifting up the caskets and y'all dancing.
Yep.
It's
That's
like
New Orleans.
y'all ain't got no chill, man. I don't know. Y'all make a party out of everything.
I don't think they do
Jeez.
that anywhere else. In New Orleans, I think New Orleans is the only place they do that.
I tried going to Cafe Dumont to get some beignets.
Hmm.
I hear the music. I'm dancing two stepping all the way to Cafe Dumont, all the way from
Yep.
Baronne Street.
Yep.
All right, let's try what's going on with Georgia. Let me see. Hold on. Give me a sec, y'all.
Live TV. What you gonna do, huh?
Okay, we're gonna let's see. Hold on. He's still not back. I hope he's okay. We'll give it a
Yeah,
few, and then we'll just probably have to go on without him, and
I think he was having trouble.
we'll probably have him on tomorrow for all in from all in. By the way, if you all in is getting AEW is getting a bit good. They're getting a bit better. Um, they're I'm very impressed with what they're doing. But like I said, we're gonna talk about them tomorrow because this is about
Yeah,
WWE.
man,
But
it's busy. We got you did NXT yesterday. We got Saturday night's main event today. Got All In tomorrow, and then Evolution on Sunday.
and then of course our good. Oh, by the way, I am. You see, this is why I love doing Ringside Society. We don't do it for the clout. We do it because the wrestlers. Hold on, Georgio said he has connection issues. He's coming back in.
Awesome.
Okay, we'll wait for him. Georgio is one of our favorites.
Yeah, he just had a birthday. He showed me his
Oh, you
birthday
did?
cake. Yeah, he showed me his birthday cake on Twitter.
But I must have been one
But
hell of a birthday cake, man. That birthday cake was probably in the shape of an arcade machine.
no, it was like a beach scene. Like it had
Oh
like a
wow,
palm tree and stuff, and it was really colorful. I was like, go ahead.
man! I tell you, I gotta I gotta go back down to New Orleans, man. I tell you, y'all are just so happy down there, man. I went there that one time 2 years ago, and I got like so inspired to make to make that shirt for the merch line, and
Yeah.
yeah, man, it was just so awesome down there. Like I enjoyed it.
So I live 2 hours from New Orleans, and I don't go very often. Like I'm not. I don't even really know. I know where to go, like to sightsee and stuff like that, but like to where to eat in different places, like I don't even know where to go. So I try these different places, and like every time I go, I have a different experience. That's just how crazy New Orleans is. Like I can have. I've never had a bad experience, but I've had different experiences.
Mm. So, Kathy, I gotta ask, you being a native of Louisiana, and if you how do you feel about? Oh, geez, I'm drawing a blank now. Drake Moreau. How do you feel about him in LFG? He's representing Louisiana. He's wearing the purple, gold, and
Yeah,
green.
At first I didn't even know who he was, and then I was like, oh, okay, he's from Louisiana, and then I've been watching the show, and I like him.
Yeah, he
And
has a great.
it helps that he's dating Roxanne. I got love for Roxanne.
Yeah,
So just
I
hope
think.
they're happy together and everything, and they look
Yeah,
happy. And
I think he'll be all right. He has a great energy about him, and I think he's gonna. The one thing about Drake is, I think his gimmick is a bit too like. He has to learn how to transition it from, okay, we get it. You're a Louisiana boy, you're a Cajun guy, and you like to party, you like to dance, you like to whoop some ass. But he has to be able to transition that from it just being about Louisiana to being like, he has to learn how to have a transition from that to the rest of the world now. Just
yeah.
like the New Day. They were
Hmm.
big for the black community. Yeah, three brothers, they're educated, they're smart. Someone like me is up there doing great. But it wasn't just about the black community. They transcended across all communities, just like even the bloodline. Yeah, the Samoan dynasty, Fafe Tai, Chihu, that's another thing they like to say. But it wasn't, they were able to take that from just being about their Samoan heritage and having it transition beyond that to the point
Yeah.
where everybody, regardless of what ethnicity, what community they're a part of, they were invested in them.
Yeah, because like the New Day started out, they're kind of like because Biggie had, I think his dad's a preacher or something, so they were kind of like preacher, and then they turned into the goofy part, with Budios and everything. They kind of evolve. Yeah, you have to evolve. Anybody does. The Undertaker went through a couple of, he was American Badass for a while. You just go with the flow and go with what works. But yeah, they tried, what was his name? Like was it ZZ? When they did Tough Enough, there was another Cajun guy
Yeah,
from
ZZ.
Louisiana.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
remember.
and he wrestled alligators and did things like that and stuff. So it only takes you so far, like having like the whole Cajun persona and stuff, which I want to say Bray Wyatt started like that. He was actually supposed to be like he was from the swamps, but I don't think it was the Florida swamps. I think it was the Louisiana swamps.
Mm.
I think that's where his character started. I could be wrong, but I think that's what happened because he has ties to Louisiana too. Like in real life, he did.
Oh, I thought his dad was from. I thought his dad was from like no, his dad's from Florida or New York, one of the two.
It might be his mom. His mom might be has Louisiana ties.
Honestly, Florida has alligators too, so it wouldn't
Yeah.
surprise me. They got swamps too, so
Yep. But I want to say because he sounded more like he would be from Louisiana, like being from the swamps and everything when he first started the Wyatt family.
okay. Zach Minger, thank you for joining us. We really and truly appreciate it. Oh, he's is that a picture of Roxy? Oh, yes, it is. Wow,
That's Roxanne. Yep, with the title.
wow, that's awesome. So Zach, fun fact, you're not gonna believe this, but I want you to sit down. I'm not trying to give you a heart attack. I'm not trying to have you jump through the roof. We actually had Roxanne Perez on our show years ago. Before she signed WWE, we had her on our show, and we still can't believe it. It was on Block Talk Radio. If you could find it, it should be on our Spotify. If you could find it, definitely give it a listen. But yes, I just gotta say, man, we're very proud of her. I'm very proud of her. You know what I mean? And I was also gonna I, I lost track of what I was gonna say, but I want to give a huge congratulations to Jada Stone, who recently got signed to TNA. Um, Jada, if you see this, we're very proud of you. We're very happy for you. And this is why, we do what we do, because you never know who's going to become who. We would never tell a wrestler, no, we don't care if they don't make it to the big leagues or not. The fact that they go out there and they leave it all in the ring, not just their physical health, but their mental health. They sacrifice time away from their family, from their families. from their friends to step into that ring and risk it all to put on a show for us is why we actually do this here at Ringside Site. We don't do this for clout. We don't do this for fame. We don't care about fame. I don't want to be famous. You know something? I'd rather you not notice me you not notice me at all, because this is not about me. If you want to be about me, you could follow my Instagram, which I'll give you later on. If you want to be about Kathy, you could follow her Instagram later on, and you could follow us. You could follow us there. But when we say this is not about us, that's business that we stand on, and we're genuine about that. So once again, congratulations to Jada. We saw that you've been grinding, that you've been working hard, and we're very, very, very happy for you. I'm so happy. You know something, Jada? I got this. I got this sweet from Portillo's, and Portillo's, please don't sue me. I got this lemon cake milkshake just because you got signed. That's how happy I am. So, Jada, toast. This is a toast to you and getting signed, and we hope it's all upwards from here. We look forward to seeing nothing but excellence from you. So, congratulations. And Georgio's here. So, hey, Giorgio,
Yay!
welcome back.
Woo!
By
Hey,
the
I'm
way,
sorry, you guys.
by the
I
way,
had some technical difficulties. I think my laptop is not as compatible with StreamYard, so I apologize for
Oh,
that.
okay.
so it works better with your phone. I use my phone, so I rarely, rarely use my laptop. So,
I have a desktop. I still
oh,
Oh,
have the
what?
yeah, I'm on my desktop. I'm not on my phone.
What?
oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh, the deceit! All this time I thought you were on your phone.
Oh,
No.
wow.
Gosh,
I'm on my desktop.
I
wow.
will
I
use
That's
my
have I
phone
have a
next time.
laptop.
I'll
A
try my phone
laptop's
next time.
yeah. My laptop's behind this chair right here, but that's my work laptop.
so Giorgio, a little birdie told me that apparently you had a special day
Somebody had a
happened for
birthday.
you recently.
Hmm.
Oh,
You there? Oh,
Hmm.
I thought we lost him. Yeah, so I gotta say,
there he
man.
is.
So wait. When was your birthday?
Oh, yeah, it's a StreamYard issue. Me?
Yeah, when was your birthday?
Hmm. Oh, July 2nd.
Oh wow, you didn't even know, man. Hey, happy birthday, man. Wow,
Oh,
that's cool.
thank you. I
That's
appreciate
awesome, man.
it.
That's awesome, man.
Yes,
Hey,
but we can continue with the show and stuff. I don't want to disrupt y'all show.
it's all good, man. It's all good, man. It is what it is. All right, so we have not WrestleMania. We have WWE Saturday night's main event. This has been going on for almost 40 years, started in 1985, and now we got it tomorrow, July 12th, 2029. And we got four great matches.
2029. Where are you? You're like 4 years in the
Oh,
future.
my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
Damn.
20,
I know time goes
Yeah.
fast, but
Wow.
20
don't let it go that
2025.
fast. Woo.
Oh my
2025,
goodness.
my bad. Yeah,
Oh
2025.
wow.
That was that. Yeah, I was probably thinking about something else.
Oh my god.
But
Mm.
yeah,
Okay.
we got
That
Saturday
didn't
night's main
happen.
event. We got Saturday night's main event tomorrow, July 12th, 2025. And we got four matches with great build-ups. And we're looking forward. We're definitely looking. They're each of these are pretty decently built matches. Um, I will try to watch them. Me personally, I'll try to watch them. But wait a minute. Oh, I forgot. We got to introduce our guest. So you know who I am. You know who Kathy is. But joining us to
Oh,
give our predictions for Saturday night's main event is we welcome back once again a man who recently celebrated his birthday. For those of you watching, listening, make sure you wish him a happy birthday. He's a wonderful guy, and he's also a gaming enthusiast and also a comic book writer. And he'll tell you about his comic book when we're done with the show. Everybody, welcome back to the show, our good friend Georgio Arcade.
Woo.
hey you
How you
guys.
doing? How
It's
you
an
doing
honor
tonight?
to be here again. I'm good, man. Besides my computer issues, I'm gonna have to get a new laptop. That's all it is to it. But I'm blessed, and I couldn't be more happier to be on this show with you guys here tonight to talk this Saturday night's main event on the same weekend as All In.
Yeah, we're always happy to have you back on, man. We're always happy to have you back on and talk with wrestling and so on. So
Mhm.
with that being said, we got 4 matches going on, and
Hmm.
um, four decently built matches. One of them's a retirement match. One of them, you know, one of the competitors has a chance to prove that he's not the other brother now. He can actually be as good as his uh main eventer brother.
Hmm.
And we have another match that is a rivalry renewed, and another match which is pretty much a get back match because one of the guys has constantly been attacked by the other competitor's gang. And for just 4 matches, but I got a feeling that they're going to be great. So with that being said, we're going to go through each match, and I'm going to go around the room and ask everybody, that is Kathy, Georgio, and then I myself will give my predictions, who we think is going to win, what may happen, all that great stuff. We're going to do all that. And for those of you watching and listening from the comfort of your homes or wherever you are, you can also please, by all means, feel free to give your own opinions and predictions as well too. We definitely encourage fan interaction as well. So with that being said, the first match we have on the card is going to be a singles match for the WWE United States Championship, and it's going to be the defending champion Solo Sokoa versus his actual brother, his older brother, Big Jimmy Uso. Kathy, who you got for this one?
So I think Solo's gonna retain because it's always rinse, wash, and repeat. The Bloodline 3.0, as I like to call them, but they're not that anymore. They're they just said it,
Mhm.
the My Family Tree. That's the
Mhm.
new version of the Bloodline. They'll always interfere. They'll help Solo and they'll help him win. So I'm gonna
Hmm.
go with Solo.
Uh-oh. Got some glitches
Wow.
again. Oh boy.
We can hear you, but we just can't see you moving. We see you now.
There he is.
All right. So Giorgio, for who do you have for the first
Man.
match? Solo Sikoa versus.
Oh, wow, this thing
It happens.
did it freeze?
No, we can see you.
Oh,
We
there
can
you
see you.
go.
So wait, that's what MFT is. My family. So I couldn't really get to see SmackDown because I'm in Illinois right now, and it was raining, and they have Dish Network in the hotel that I'm staying at. So I couldn't really see SmackDown for the most part. But
Yeah.
that's
So
why.
they released a shirt today on Twitter because MJF said something about it because they use the same fonts as his, and it's MFT, and it's a little bit closer to MJF. So he was like, oh, like he made a comment. So that's what they're calling this new transition of like Bloodline 3.0. They're called My Family Tree. And then
Wow.
Seth and Paul Heyman, they're calling them the Oracle, or they're calling Paul the Oracle. I don't know if the whole group. So instead of the wise man, he's the Oracle now. So
If
they're
Paul
changing stuff up.
if Paul Heyman keep getting involved in MFT business, we might see a gang war between MFT and whatever Seth is calling his group, which and they're already outnumbered because you got
Yeah.
Solo has 4 and Seth and them only have 3. So unless they're gonna get somebody else, they might want to leave those guys alone.
Well, it's brewing because, like you said, you didn't watch SmackDown. Well, Paul kind of interfered in that they had a match for the main event. It
Yeah,
was
I
a
saw that
tag
part.
team match. Yeah. So he's kind of there's stuff brewing there. He's getting involved. Paul's being Paul. So
What if because Paul Heyman has a way of getting into people's ears or getting in people's heads. He got into Roman's head, he got into other people's heads too.
Yep.
What if he pulls those guys aside and makes them oust Solo Sikoa from the group? I mean,
happen.
Right now he's on bad terms with the Anwa Ifatu family. I
Yep.
don't think he has a beef with, the Tongans, Tamatanga, Tongaloa, and Talatanga.
Yeah.
And I doubt he has a beef with JC Mateo. If he wants, he can get in their heads and be like, hey, you guys don't need Solo Sikoa. He's the weak link. He needed your help to actually, beat Jacob Fatu, his cousin, for the United States Championship. He couldn't do it on his own 2 feet. You guys are better off without him. And I think that is what is going to happen. They're going to turn, because if you notice, he's the only one left from the Samoan dynasty there.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of those guys, they're like Tongan, Jason Mateo, he's from Guam.
Yeah.
I got a feeling it's going to happen.
Jacob already turned on him, so Solo might end up being Solo.
But that's not a bad thing, though. Solo was always you and I both know Solo wasn't bad in NXT. He was pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before the whole bloodline thing and the whole, all that, he was decent on his own. Okay, Georgio's back.
He might just end up Solo again.
There you go.
There he is.
Giorgio, welcome back.
Hey, you guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you. So I gotta ask you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Who do you have for this? For the first match, Solo Sikoa versus Jimmy Uso.
I have Solo Sikoa. I think he's not losing that United States title anytime soon. So I can definitely see him keeping the belt, especially with the help of Haka Leo, which Tala Tonga. He might play a factor in this match. What do you guys think?
In all honesty,
I said the same thing. I think Solo's gonna win because they're gonna interfere because that's all they do. Rinse, wash, repeat.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
So, I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna say Jimmy Uso is gonna win, and he's gonna have help. Because if you look at it, it's too predictable. Talatanga. I don't know why they call him Talatanga. You know what? Fudge it. Hikuleu. That's what I know him as. Hikuleu, Tamatanga, and Hikuleu, Tongaloa, and Jason Mateo. We all know they're going to interfere, but it's going to be too predictable. Okay, it's going to be it's pretty much a beatdown. So I think Jimmy Uso is going to have help, and he's going to end up, beating. He's going to end up beating Solo for his first singles championship. I'm gonna go with that.
He'd have to have help. That's the only way.
It might be a short reign, but I think Jimmy's definitely gonna pull it off.
For sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with Jimmy Uso. And if you ask me, honestly speaking, I don't think if Solo could go back to how he was in NXT, he wouldn't really need to hope to be an Intercontinental champion too long. I think he's going to be a future world champion eventually. I think so. He's great on the mic. He's great in the ring. It's only a matter of time. So I'm going to go with Jimmy Uso. So the next match we have is a singles match. And this is the one that I said is a rivalry renewed. We have the Viper, Randy Orton, versus the Scottish Warrior?
Yeah.
The Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre, also Kathy's favorite wrestler, one of Kathy's favorite wrestlers. Got Drew McIntyre. Kathy, who do you have winning?
So Randy's my favorite too. I just never really talk about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Randy's one of my favorites. A long time favorite. I had a hard time deciding who I think is gonna win, but I went with Randy. Although it would be cool if Drew won. Uh, yeah, I don't really know how this is gonna go. Drew actually claymored Randy tonight, so usually I don't know. Somebody had said that if they get the upper hand on the night before, they're probably not gonna win. Somebody had said that like a long time ago. I don't know if that's ever
Yeah.
true. I don't know the statistics on that, but whatever. But yeah, I went with Randy this time. Oh, and then I
Mhm.
think he said today he wanted Jelly Roll in his corner. So Jelly Roll is going to be in his corner. So
Oh wow.
Randy's got help. So I guess I'm gonna still go with Randy this time. So there we go.
Mm. I never knew that, Randy Orton. So you like guys that say they hear voices? You and Rob, I'm convinced. I feel the favorite people now.
Oh my
Georgio,
goodness.
first,
Mhm.
Rob shocked me. I said, Rob, Alexa Bliss, beautiful girl, blonde, and she's okay. Dude, she's a cheerleader. She's a cheerleader in high school. And she's okay. The moment she comes out at WrestleMania, pops out of the box, has the black stuff oozing all over her head. Now he's in love. I'm like, what kind of
Right.
freaky stuff is that? And now this one here
Hey,
likes,
I was a fan of Alexa way before that. I'm still a fan of Alexa.
and
So
now
I've
Kathy here,
always liked her.
yeah,
Kathy,
Alexa's
Kathy,
awesome.
Kathy here is a fan of a guy who, whenever he hears voices in his head, he decides he's going to kick. It's
Oh
like,
wow.
what kind of sadistic stuff are you guys? Jeez.
I've been a fan of his. I just don't talk about him. I've been a fan of his since probably Evolution. Before he
Oh
was in
yeah.
Evolution, when
Wow.
he
Mhm.
just had like the one tattoo here, the one tattoo here before the sleeve.
Yep.
Yeah, I've
Mhm.
been a fan of his for a long time. I just don't talk about him.
Legend killer Randy Orton.
Or I used to, maybe I did talk about it. Was like him and John Cena because I was a big fan of John Cena too back in the day.
Okay.
Mhm.
It's just now I talk about LA Knight and Karrion Cross and Drew and Finn. I talk
So
about
you're a
them
fan.
more than I talk about everybody else.
So you're a fan. So you're a fan of John Cena?
Yeah,
Wow.
Uh-oh.
I had a big crush on John Cena, and I met him too last year.
Oh yeah, you sure did.
Yeah,
I
I
remember
did.
seeing those pictures.
Yeah,
I bet that was cool.
Wow.
yeah, I did the word life. I did like this with him, and I wasn't supposed to smile, but I smiled anyway. Like I'd practiced pouting because so I was gonna pout too. So in the picture, he's pouting and he's doing that, and then I'm still doing it, but I got like a big shit ass grin on my face.
I could imagine Kathy. I could imagine Kathy rolling through some hood right now. And she's like, and
Oh wow.
some guys like, hey, Shotty, what's your drip about, man? And you be like, hustle, loyalty, and
That's good.
respect. Word life.
Word life.
Man, oh man, that's crazy.
Oh,
No,
geez.
so you go up to him for the photo op, and people hug him or whatever. They say so I go up, and he's like, hey, how you doing? Like, shook my hand. I was like, can we do the word life? He's like, yeah. And then and then I saw when it printed, I was like, oh damn, why did I smile? I'd practice.
Wow.
I'd go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, practice pouting and stuff, and then I'll go over there and I just shit ask her in.
Wow. Did not know about
Uh,
that. John Cena's a cool person, though.
Yeah, like
Sad to
when
see
yeah,
him.
I've
he was
always liked John Cena.
yeah when he was in the Marine. I was like, come on, he was a
I thought
Marine.
that was the coolest thing.
I had like the biggest crush on him. I had the biggest crush on Randy too.
I didn't like Randy until he got the tattoo. Until he got the full sleeve.
The sleeves, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when he became a big favorite of mine for sure, as a heel.
Yeah.
The funniest thing about John Cena, maybe I shouldn't laugh, is when the Rock had a little kid imitate John Cena. He's like, and the little kid goes, "I'm John Cena. I'm bringing you the hurt. I'm a tough guy with a bright purple shirt." And then Rock is like, "John Cena, are you ready to talk like a man?" And he's like, "John Cena, don't throw up no gang signs." And then the little kid's like, "Yo," he's like, And The Rock is like, "No, John Cena, don't say yo. You're not gangster."
Oh wow,
I was, I still remember that to
man,
this day, man.
Yeah, we're like
man,
we're
that was
going off
good.
on a tangent, but yeah, when I
Which
first
show
saw
is? That's the good thing about
when
this
I
show.
first saw it, there was a lady. So when you're in line, you're around different people, and there was a lady in line next to me, and she turns and she goes, "He's still fine as hell." I was like, "Hell yeah, he is." He was smiling and stuff. You could see his dimples. I was like, "Okay, John, okay."
Oh my god.
John still got it.
Yeah.
Uh
Um.
oh.
Yeah. But so for this one, Kathy, who you say you going with?
Randy.
Okay.
I had
Georgia,
a
who?
had a hard time picking who's gonna win, but I think Randy's gonna win. Drew needs a win
Hmm.
though, so I don't know. But I'm gonna stick with Randy.
Georgia, how about you? Who you going with for this one?
You know what? Considering Drew McIntyre just came back, and as soon as he came back, he ate an RKO. I was like, "Oh my god, this is not good." Drew McIntyre needs a win now. The only way Drew McIntyre losing would help him is after losing, he viciously attacks Randy Orton. You know, I think
Mm,
that would be something that might help him. I personally would love to see Drew McIntyre get a big win because he's very entertaining as a character. And I would love to see Randy Orton go heel one last time, before, he ends up someday retiring. He needs a one more heel run. So I got
yeah.
Drew McIntyre for this one.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with Drew McIntyre. I think what's gonna happen is actually this might set up a bigger thing because Logan Paul, he's back now after whatever, doing whatever. And tonight I saw he got in the face. Well, Randy Orton got in his face. Logan Paul didn't flinch. Logan Paul didn't back down. I don't know if that's bravery or stupidity. Quite frankly, I think it's stupidity on Logan Paul's part because why would you want to mess with a guy that says he hears voices in his head? I mean, but then again, I don't know. The Paul brothers are kind of crazy. I mean, but um, I'm gonna go with Drew to get this win. He's gonna it's gonna be due to interference from Logan Paul, and this is gonna set up Paul versus Randy Orton. And man, I hope Logan is ready for that smoke because this is not going to be him versus LA Knight or Cody Rhodes. This is a whole different ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of LA Knight, he's actually in the next match. You have the singles match. These two have been at it for a bit, and they're finally meeting in the middle of the ring tomorrow. We got the megastar LA Knight versus the visionary, the revolutionary Seth Rollins. Kathy, who you got for this one?
So yes, I have a shirt on. No, I don't think he's gonna win, and this is
Oh.
probably why. Seth is the Money in the Bank winner, and I don't think he's gonna lose anytime soon because of that. And he also has Paul Heyman and Braun Breaker, and he's got Bronson Reed. So there's gonna be some interference. They already like hurt LA Knight tonight, so that's another factor. Like, how well is he gonna be? How healthy is he gonna be in the match tomorrow? Probably not very much because he got a tsunami and he got a spear. So I want LA Knight to win. Is he gonna win? Probably not. I think Seth's gonna win because on the next one I'll say why.
I think I know what you're talking about. I think I know what which one you're going to give your judge. Which you're going to give your prediction before mine anyway. So if I'm thinking what you're thinking, then hey, great minds think alike. Georgia, who you got for this one?
Ooh, you know what? I was just thinking, you remember when Seth Rollins first cashed in his Money in the Bank? I think it was on that same WrestleMania that Roman faced Brock Lesnar. And you remember earlier on the card, Randy Orton beat Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins ended up cashing in Money in the Bank later that night in that Brock Lesnar Roman Reigns match. So even if somehow Seth Rollins lost against LA Knight, he could still cash in and win the world title, you
Hmm.
know? And I think this is why I think LA Knight should win this match because he needs a big win. And then you can have him somehow get one over on Seth Rollins. Then you have his group immediately come in and attack him. And then that'll set up, okay, he's going to come back later in the night, which we will probably get into here. So for that reason, I got LA Knight because I want to see him win something before getting beat up again.
Mm. You know what? I'm gonna go with LA Knight. I'm gonna go
Hmm.
with LA Knight. I think he's gonna get this. He's gonna get his look. This isn't just really just anything for LA Knight. It's just him getting his get back for all the attacks that LA Knight, not LA Knight, Seth Rollins and his stablemates have been putting on him. So I think this is gonna be an LA Knight victory. He's gonna get his get back, and that's that. Now we have the main event. And this match is
Wow,
a
that's
special match
it.
because this match is actually a retirement match, and
Hmm.
it'll be for a singles match for the World Heavyweight Championship. It's going to be the defending champion, the Ring General or General. I don't know how he says it. Gunther defending his championship against WWE Hall of Famer Goldberg. Kathy, and by the way, this is Goldberg's retirement match, so this is it for him. He's done after
Hmm.
this. Um, I bet Bret Hart is happy, but I'll be yeah, I'm gonna be controversial this one time because we all know Bret Hart and him. They have that kind of smoke. I don't know if they made up, but yeah, he's not exactly the biggest fan of Goldberg. But yeah, Kathy, who we got for this one?
So this could go in a lot of ways. I circled Gunther. So and it's WWE. They who knows what they're gonna do. But here's what they could do. Gunther could retain because it's Goldberg's retirement match. But then they keep saying, or is it? Like Michael Cole was like, oh, if he wins, then Goldberg's gonna be the champion. That's not his retirement match. The only way they would do that if it truly is his retirement match and Goldberg does win is if Seth comes in, cashes in Money in the Bank, and then Seth is the champion, and he took it from Goldberg all in one night. So thinking about all of that, I don't know if which way they're gonna go, but it would be kind of silly for Goldberg to win. But it's in his hometown, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. WWE likes to do all that, so he's probably gonna win it for that night for a few like minutes, and then Seth will come in and cash in. That's if Goldberg wins. But I don't know. I had circled Gunther. Think Gunther might retain. But like I said, that's the only way Gunther doesn't win is if Goldberg does the spear jackhammer. It's like a 5 minute squash, and then Seth comes in, cashes in, and then he's champion. And then Seth and Gunther will get together, probably SummerSlam or something. So there's my prediction.
Uh-oh, he's muted.
Georgia, who you got for this
There you
one?
go. Oh man, you know what? I've thought about this for a good few weeks or so. Ever since I heard the rumors of Goldberg coming back. On one hand, I grew up a big fan of Goldberg, and in the '90s in WCW, I was the biggest Goldberg fan. I even got the trading card in the WCW NWO Revenge up there on my shelf. So as much as I'm happy to see Goldberg, mainly the entrance and everything, I want this match to be a quick, straight to the point. Obviously you let Goldberg get the entrance in, all of that stuff. You start off the match with the stare down because you got to get the photo op. Then you do the classic tie up like they normally would do. Then from there you let Goldberg get his stuff in, have Gunther kick out of a spear, Or actually have Gunther kick out of the jackhammer. Because that'll really surprise Goldberg. So Goldberg goes for another spear because he don't know what to do. Soon as he comes in, Gunther kicks him in the head, power bombs him 1, 2, 3. I think Gunther should get this because you don't want to have Gunther looking too bad. He already tapped out to Jey Uso at WrestleMania very quickly, so I don't want to see Gunther lose in a way that makes him look bad. But on the other hand, Kathy has a great point. I wouldn't be surprised if they go that route with, Goldberg winning, but a lot of fans are going to be upset either way. So, oh man, this is hard. This is a very tough decision for me, but um, you know what? Gunther, go on, Gunther. Sorry, Goldberg. I love you, but Gunther.
Okay. Honestly speaking, I honestly think um Goldberg is gonna win. I think this is gonna be his last title win, of course. All right, when he wins, Seth Rollins is gonna come out and he's actually gonna cash in and take the title off Gunther. I mean, the man's a heel. What better way to actually make him an ultimate heel than to have him actually go, in Atlanta after his match, cash in on Goldberg in his retirement match, take the title off of him, and become the new world champion. That would piss everybody off. I know that for a fact. People will be upset. But as a heel, that's what you want to do. You want people to hate you. You don't want people to cheer you. Although it wouldn't
Hmm.
surprise me that given people have differing opinions about Goldberg and differing opinions about this match, they might end up actually cheering Seth and saying thank you, Seth, because fans could be fickle and kind of out there. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. But yeah, that's what I got right now is Goldberg winning the title and Seth cashing in and ending the night as champion. So that's the
Yeah.
card. Those are the
Wow.
four. Those are the four matches we have. Do y'all have any final predictions? Any general predictions overall for the card?
I don't think so. It's like only 4 matches. Is gonna be short, and
Mm.
they're very, very petty, like we talked about before the show. Very
Honestly
petty.
Yeah.
speaking,
Okay, I mean, I'm happy for Atlanta, but like, it's
Yeah.
oversaturated.
honestly speaking, I'm gonna go off the tangent. I think it's very petty that WWE would do this.
Yeah.
That you're a big publicly traded company and you decide to and for those of you that are WWE fans, I'm sorry, but this is my opinion. You're a multi-billion dollar company, publicly traded, known worldwide, and you're telling me you can't let, I guess, your competitor, which I don't see them as a competitor, I see them as an alternative. You can't let AEW get some shine. You're trying to tell me that you can't give AEW one weekend to themselves. You got to go on their weekend with their marquee event, All In, and put 3 shows on that weekend. NXT, Saturday Night's Main Event, and Evolve and Evolution. Well, I'm gonna be honest. I've always kept it real, and I'm gonna say it right now. I will try to watch Saturday Night Main Event, but for the most part, I'll be watching All In. So, because I never got hyped up for a Saturday Night Main Event. Really, I mean, don't get me wrong, the matches are really nice, but given what's on All In, which we will talk about tomorrow morning, like probably around 10 o'clock, 10 in the morning, 9 in the morning, we will, I'm going to be more invested in that than this. Not saying this is a bad card, but come on, WWE. Really? You had to put like 3 shows on the weekend. Like,
Wow.
I'm sorry, but they're being petty. I just gotta call a spade a spade. They're being petty, and I'm not a WWE lover. I'm not an AEW lover. I'm a pro wrestling lover. But if
Yeah.
I see something that's fishy, it is what it is.
Yep.
And they never did this with WCW, but
Hmm.
and then I heard a rumor that they're planning on doing this more now. Like every time
Yeah.
AEW has shows, they're gonna have shows at the same time. And it's like, no, that's
Hmm.
childish, man. Like that's petty.
Petty
But
Paul.
yeah, so yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if he's actually the one behind it too. I don't know.
Yeah, because
But
he once said that he doesn't he said AEW defeated their developmental brand back when they was defeating when AEW would go up against NXT, he would call NXT their developmental brand, which we always thought NXT was the third brand.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
I don't know,
mhm.
man. But yeah, they this is unwarranted. They didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
But
It's
Yeah.
the way around because AEW does stuff too. There was a package with they were showing All In, and it was a part of they showed a package with Tony Storm, and they cropped out Mariah May because she's not there anymore. They showed Tony hitting her in the head or with the shoe, but it stopped there. Like it didn't show like below because she's not there anymore.
which
Like,
is
come on.
smart.
They probably don't
Yeah,
want to get in trouble
I
with
guess.
WWE.
I wouldn't
I
want to
guess so,
either.
but yeah, it's all petty when they do that though. Like we all know where CM Punk was before he showed up in WWE. He was in AEW, but like they skirt around it and whatever. It's like I'm too old
Uh,
for this stuff.
Honestly, they need
Yeah.
to rest. They
It's
need to
so
just chill out.
petty. Like it's
Yeah,
petty on both sides.
they need to chill out and just focus on business, man. I don't know what it is, but
Yeah, it's
I
like
think
well,
that's
who
what
knows?
Tony Khan has been doing, though.
yeah,
If you notice, he hasn't been doing a lot of the antics that he was doing, like when AEW first started and all of that. He's
yeah,
been quiet. He's just been promoting the shows. That's at least what I've been seeing on his social
And
media.
that's all you should do. Keep promoting your shows.
yeah.
Whoever wants to talk,
I'm gonna watch all of it, but like to put like three shows up against one show and then Evolution, which everybody wanted for 7 years now. The last one was
Right.
in 2018. And you pull the trigger on All In's big weight thing. I don't know.
well, all
It
in is
doesn't sit
tomorrow.
well with me. Yeah, but All In's tomorrow, but they have circling around it. You got NXT, you got Saturday night's main event, and then you got Evolution on
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah. It's
It
hard
takes
to not.
away what they're doing, but
I will be
And
watching.
another thing about
AEW's done stuff like that too. They've both been petty on both of their
I
parts.
will be
It's
watching.
all silly.
I will be watching All In tomorrow. I don't care whatever. I mean, if anybody else wants to, everybody can watch what whoever wants to watch what they want to watch. Fine, go ahead. But I will be watching all of them because I've been invested in AEW as well too. So
I think it comes on like I was telling you earlier. I think it comes on early, like
mm.
around
yeah, it does.
three
He
or
said the
so.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's coming on in the afternoon, and then Saturday night's a main event's probably going to be like right after it.
I'll be
Yep.
checking it out.
So
I'll be
I
checking
mean,
it out.
we get a whole day of wrestling.
Yeah, it's
Man,
crazy,
it's
right?
gonna be hard to cover all of that.
Yeah, it's getting oversaturated. Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna wake up tomorrow in time for for a prediction show.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I'm sorry, but my life. I know Ringside Society is a wrestling podcast, a wrestling fans podcast, but I have so much going on in my life outside of wrestling that I'm not gonna I mean, and like I said, I'm a fan, but I'm not gonna force myself to get. If I get up, I get up. If I make it,
Yeah.
I make it.
right.
You know,
That's the best
if
way
I
to
can't,
be, man.
if I can't catch it the first time, I'll watch the replay. That's it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Man, I work 5 days a week. I got time to be messing up my sleep. Come on, man. I'm good.
Plus,
We're getting old.
what
Let me tell you
plus
something.
what makes this podcast special is you guys give insight to everything else that's going on in the wrestling industry that people don't know about. That's what makes Ringside Society stand out.
Thanks,
Yeah,
Georgio.
I really appreciate that, but we just keep it real over here. I mean, we don't do stuff for like I said, we don't do stuff for clout. We're pretty down to earth here. We don't like, oh, like nah. But that sleep thing, nah. I gotta sleep. I gotta sleep. I mean, I'll leave that
Yeah.
getting up early and rushing thing for the people that do the media coverage. Those men and women that gotta rush for an airplane to get to Dallas or Atlanta or where. I'm gonna leave that for them. Me, nah, I'm good. If I gotta sleep, I'm gonna get
Hmm.
my little sleep, and if I don't make it, I'll watch. I'll watch a replay. That's it. Simple.
Yep. That's the way to be, man.
Yep,
All right. So
sleep's important. We getting old here.
Yeah, you
uh,
gotta prioritize your energy.
Yep.
shoot. So with that being said, that was the card. For those of you that have, if you have any opinions of your own or any predictions of your own, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and we'll try to have some polls up tomorrow, where you can actually vote for who you think is going to win what match. And yeah, with that being said, that's our show. Giorgio, thank you for taking time out to be on here. We really truly appreciate it. We were supposed to have JB versus the world, but unfortunately, he had some personal matters to take care of, so he could not be on the show at the moment. We'll try to get him on another show. But Giorgio, thank you very much for taking time out of your busy schedule.
No
We know
problem.
it was last minute, but we appreciate you.
It's all good.
Um, yeah, we appreciate you, man. Like I said, we got to get you a Mardi Gras shirt one of these days, man.
Oh, for sure.
We got a nice little Mardi Gras shirt with gold and purple. I got to get one to Kathy because she's been like, I want a
Oh
Mardi Gras
yeah,
shirt. So when I go
I
to
gotta get me
Kathy,
one.
yeah, when she goes
So
to
if I'm on this show again, I'll be properly dressed.
yeah. So that way when Kathy goes to one of her little a crawfish boil or goes to Cafe Du Monde, she can actually represent the Cajun way. So
For sure.
we'll make that happen eventually. But
Mm.
thank you once again. With that being said, it's about time for us to shut this show down. But Giorgio, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling or talk retro gaming or gaming and check out your new book, The Prayer Warrior? Where can they find you on
Yes.
social media?
It's Georgio Arcade, as you can see on the screen. It's Georgio Arcade on X and Instagram, and of course YouTube. So I'm very easy to find, and I talk to anybody. And yes, the Kijio Prayer Warrior. That's my first book that's out right now. Only $10. We got to make it affordable for everybody. And I'm working on a second book for a completely different character named Danessa, and I cannot wait to share that very, very soon. But more importantly, thank you guys for letting me be on this show because I love being here. That's why if you always need me, just let me know ahead of time, and I'll show up to support you guys. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Yeah, really, really, truly appreciate. I gotta check out that book you got because I've been looking into like indie comics recently, and man, let me tell you,
Mhm.
Kickstarter. Oh, geez, I gotta watch myself because I might blow my whole paycheck on that thing one day. Um,
Yeah.
I see, like I ordered I've already backed like 8 projects.
Hmm.
Um, the first one I backed was actually it's called Dark Pink, and it's based in actually new 1980s Louisiana, 1980s New Orleans.
Wow.
So
Nice.
I'm gonna check that. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I like how the artwork looks, and I've gotten several other great gems off of Kickstarter. So
Hmm.
I'm definitely gonna be looking to check out the Prayer Warrior because it looks like something different, something I like, and
Yes.
me being a Christian, um, if it's what I think it is, I'll definitely look into it because that's
The
definitely
thing is, you don't have to be a Christian to enjoy it. It's really great. It's not a preachy type of book. Like this is a young boy who goes through a lot. He loses his parents kicks him out of the house, so he got to pretty much rebuild his life from nothing. And his grandma teaches him Thai martial arts. So yeah, it's really deep action story.
I will definitely check it out, man. But yeah, those of y'all, if you like comics and you want something different, something new, something fresh, definitely check out Prayer Warrior. And I've seen it; it looks great, and I'm definitely gonna get around to supporting it real soon. And if you like retro gaming or gaming, definitely follow
Mhm.
Giorgio. He's done reviews for Double Dragon and Ninja Gaiden and all those all your cult favorites. Definitely check him out as well. And with that being said, it's about time for us to shut it down. My eyelids are getting heavy. My stomach is rumbling. That means it's time for a midnight snack and a nap. But before I partake in those activities, Kathy Knight, where can fans find you on social media when they want to talk wrestling, um, all things Becky Lynch, Soraya, and great eating in Louisiana?
So you can find me on Twitter. I refuse to call it X. Twitter, Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, and Discord, all at BLUE70517. And I just dropped a Rhea Ripley video on my YouTube channel, so go check that out.
Okay, cool, cool. Yes, definitely check out Kathy's channel. She's very great at the videos that she has. Um, and you won't be bored as well. And if you want to find me on social media, not that I say a lot of cool things, but I do go to a lot of cool places. You can definitely find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at the Remy Blue. Um, I do, I actually, I recently dropped I recently dropped a video of me in Japan on TikTok. So it's the story of Hachiko. Um, if you're a person that cries easily, just a heads up, you might want to get your tissues because the story of Hachiko is kind of sad, but it also shows how faithful dogs are, and sometimes really and truly, I feel like we don't deserve them sometimes. But definitely check out that latest video, and also I'm also on Blue Sky at remyblue.bsky.social. And I'm also on Facebook as under the alias, you guessed it, Remy Blue. And last but not least, our podcast is on social media. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Blue Sky at Ringside Society, Twitch at Ringside Society 2019. We're on Facebook as a Facebook group, and we're also on Spotify and Teespring. Teespring is where we sell our official Ringside Society merchandise. We have T-shirts, we have tank tops, we have no, we don't have tank tops yet. We have T-shirts, we have hoodies, we have coffee mugs, we have 3 designs right now, and more to come. And like I said, check them out. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be looking at certain cities, looking at certain color schemes. We got, gold, purple, and green for Louisiana. We got the New York one. We're working on a Chicago one. We're working on a lot. So if look out for your city, because we're definitely going to try to we're definitely going to be having some city inspired um designs real soon. So just look out for that. But yeah, go ahead and check out our merch line. All proceeds go back into keeping our show afloat. Last but not least, we have a YouTube channel where you can see cool interviews like our season premiere with Fire and Fury and the Brothers Gray and Salem Alexander, and even our predictions episodes like this one, like the one we did yesterday for NXT Great American Bash. You can find all those great episodes on YouTube. And to see them, it's really simple. It's not even pre-algebra. Just go on YouTube and type in Ringside Society. Once you see that really good-looking dark blue and light blue yin yang sound with the blue flames around it, that's when you know it's us. So make sure you subscribe to all our videos because we got a lot of cool stuff coming up, and you don't want to miss a thing like Aerosmith in 1998. But with that being said, we just want to thank everybody tuning in live tonight. Thank you. It means a lot to us. We don't just mean that. We're not just saying that. We definitely mean that. Thank you very much. We strive on being one of the best wrestling podcasts a wrestling fan could, should, and would listen to, and we're not going to stop doing that. We're going to keep on striving. To those of you that are going to listen later on, when you get a chance, Thank you much. Thank you very much in advance. And to those y'all that hate us, can't stand us, really and truly wish we would just go away and take our merch and just shut down shop and leave. Well, like myself at Golden Corral and Kathy Knight at a taco festival, and even Georgio Arcade at a video game tournament, we're not going anywhere for a while.
They hate us because they ain't us.
And we ain't stopping.
Okay.
So with that being said, we just want to let everybody know we're very well and aware. Everybody and their grandparents and their parents have a podcast. But guess what? We're not your grandparents' podcast. We're not your parents' podcast. As a matter of fact, we're not just any podcast. Hashtag we are not the same. Hey, yo, Kathy Knight, one time for the mind, one time for the people, one time for the wrestling culture, one time for the birthday boy, Georgio Arcade, and one time for WWE Saturday night's main event. What type of podcast are we?
We're the Wrestling Fans Podcast.
Wrestling Fans Podcast.
There you go.
That's right, we're the Wrestling Fans Podcast, Ringside Society. We'll be back tomorrow with our AEW All In predictions. But until then, we just have four favors for y'all. Stay safe, stay healthy, be excellent to each other, and enjoy wrestling. We out. Peace.
Let the good times roll, Louisiana. Bye.